my story is super long. So what I did, I mean, smart me, I posted a thread on why I got canceled, how I got canceled, the case against Twitter at court. So I posted it and I pinned it to my profile, so everybody can go there, read it, retweet it. You know how it works. Um, but I'll just explain in a nutshell. So I wasn't a big social media guy. I mean, I have Instagram where I never post. I deleted Facebook a long time ago. I don't use WhatsApp, so I disconnected myself from Zuckerberg. But I entered Twitter because I'm a scientist and I teach regarding human metabolism. And my specialty is like omega-3 fatty acids, it's vitamin D especially. And I do biotechnology as in aquaponic systems, hydroponic systems, complex bioreactors. So that's what I do. So it's multidisciplinary. It's in the field of system dynamics. So I can actually do everything with system dynamics, which is fun. And when I learned that, yeah, everybody that we had to wear masks, and I know masks don't work. It makes sense to everybody who's a biotechnologist or even has a mind or a brain. And I learned that they're suppressing vitamin D stores. I got active, so I wrote a vitamin D paper, explained why it's like beneficial against COVID and every other disease. And after publishing this, I got canceled, like in real life. As in, the university received emails, I should take this paper offline. Just after that, I registered on Twitter. So that was end of 2020. Until then, I didn't want to use any social media, but I was like, hey, the story needs to get out. And I was posting stuff about vitamin D. I was writing a thread about the fraud that Drosten committed regarding the PCR test. And I suddenly grew. So I think I had end of December, I had 20 followers, and in the first week of January, I had like 5,000. And I continued posting. I showed the hypocrisy of the politicians, of all those experts. They call them experts, these virologists, which are on TV all the time. And I was growing, growing, growing until I had like, I don't know, 45,000 followers in June 2021. And then I got canceled, which I'm explaining in my thread. Ridiculous posts. I mean, posts where I was citing people or posts where I was posting my own peer-reviewed vitamin D paper. It was misinformation, dangerous misinformation. And I got canceled. I didn't get back on Twitter. I sued Twitter. I lost the case because digital house rights, that's what they said. And I just moved on. I started my podcast. I interviewed Ivor. I interviewed Nick Hudson. I interviewed several people which are here and as listeners as well. I was running my Telegram channel where I now have 75,000 followers. And eventually I got back on Twitter end of 2022, so 1.5 weeks ago, with many of you. So I see many faces who got back with me, together with me. And yeah, now our accounts are exploding follower-wise. And I think it's just a matter of time until they ban us again. I mean, climate change is coming and I will question things. So if there is something I can question, I question it. That's my task as a scientist. And I know they will cancel me again one day, but it's fine. At least we are here. We can be loud right now, and we can at least try to get our story out and let other people hear us. I think this is important.